question for today: what is the good path? And there's an incredible story about Rabbi Halberstam, who was the bub of a Rebbe. He had gone through the Holocaust, lost almost his entire family. He ended up saving hundreds of Jews by dressing up as a nun and rescuing people that way. And he came to America alone. Not only was his personal family destroyed, but his Hasidic family had also been almost completely wiped out. And he rebuilt the Bub of Hasidim in New York and then around the world, which now boasts thousands upon thousands of followers. And he built this empire on the seeds of destruction, planted those roots to make something even more incredible. And he led the Hasidim for over 60 years. I was actually there in Borough Park on Simchas Torah to watch him dance for hours with his Sefer Torah, with his Torah scroll, incredible strength and vitality. But towards the end of his life, he lived to 92. Towards the end of his life, he became much weaker on a physical level. He was confined to a wheelchair. He could barely move. And one day, a company was assigned to bring a new wheelchair, a new, more advanced wheelchair. And Chaim was bringing two different models that the Rebbe could try out, to test out, to see which was less uncomfortable for him in his weakened state. And so Chaim was setting up the two wheelchairs, and the Rebbe was lifted into one of them to try it out. And Chaim was making adjustments this way and that way. And the Rebbe started motioning to his gabbai, to his assistant, that he wanted something. The gabbai couldn't figure out, what does he want? And he tried this, no, it wasn't that. Maybe he wanted a sitter, a prayer book, no, it wasn't that. And finally he realized he wants a towel. So he brings the Rebbe a towel, but the Rebbe's still not satisfied. He's like trying to motion to the worker, to Chaim, to come towards him. And Chaim's a little bit embarrassed because Chaim is dripping in sweat and a sweltering hot day of over 100 degrees. And so he made his way closer to the Rebbe to find out what he wanted. And the Rebbe takes the towel with every ounce of strength that he had. He could barely move. And he moved the towel towards Chaim's forehead to wipe the sweat. That even in his weakened condition, when he was the one that needed other people to support him, he was still looking for opportunities to be there for others. What is the secret to the right path, to the good path, to a good life? It's a good heart. A heart of gold is our secret formula to success in the workplace, success in relationships with friends, success in marriage, success with children, with parents, with siblings, success with our relationship with our Creator. Ultimately, our heart is who we are. But going back to that nurture-nature debate, our heart is something that we decide what we make of it. And it's up to us to see if we can be inspired by stories like Rabbi Halberstam, the Bub of the Rebbe, to see how we could ask ourselves, what can we do for others? And not always focused on what can others do for me. Thank you all so much.